Hey everybody, it's Summoner Respiratory Flux, call me Flux for short, or whatever you want to call me. And in the last episode, we finished up the Doggo's Cavern and got ourselves the Goron's Ruby, the Spiritual Stone of Fire. Which, if I can get to it in our menu, yeah. Now you might be asking, what am I doing back home at my house? Well, first things first, it's because I saved and quit in between recordings, so it automatically just starts you here. But more importantly, this is a little bit odd. I technically want to show a couple things before we go to do what I was saying we would do next. I was kind of premature in what I was going to say for the previous episode. I said we were going to go up to the top of the mountain, and we are going to do that in this episode. But first, there's something I want to show in the Lost Woods now that we've gotten that all squared away at Dodongo's Cavern. This little archway that I showed before. If you go in here, this is actually a shortcut to Goron City, but you can't get through here until you either have bombs or, on the other side, if you have the Goron's bracelet. So if you have the Goron's bracelet, you can pick these bomb flowers and blow up the barrier. But this is actually here in case you don't have Saria's song. Although actually, now that I think about it, you need Saria's song to get Goron's bracelet. But I think there's a way you can do that. I think, oh yeah. I honestly am not entirely certain, but I think you might be able to light these torches and use a lit Deku stick to get that. Yeah. Can I be any more confused in my commentary right now? I don't think I can. But once you have the bomb bag, I believe you need both. I believe you need the bomb bag and the thing. If you can stop my wild rolling, you might get something great. You need your own bomb bag to do this, I believe. If you use a bomb flower, or you're in the wrong spot, or you don't, or whatever, he won't give you the prize, but it's a little bit wonky what you actually need to have to do this. But I think you also want to do it in this little kind of area back here. If you put a bomb next to him to stop his rolling. Alright, I'll give you this in praise of your courage. Okay. And that gets you a bigger bomb bag. Yeah, that's kind of random, and I can never remember exactly how you're supposed to do that. Ow, thanks. I think you have to have beaten the Dodongo's Cavern. Basically, you have to have the acceptance of the Gorons as a whole in order for him to accept that you stopped him. I don't know if there's really any specific text to indicate that, but this is just a good time to do it. Dang, I am jumping all over the place with my commentary. But now that we have that, we can take care of what we were going to do before. Also, one thing you can, these walls, you can blow them up. There's one that has a golden sculpture in it. Oh. Wow, that was kind of a waste of rupees, but honestly could be a lot worse. Actually, let me go take care of that real fast now, because it's just a good time to do that. Also, you should be free to dequip your no, wait. No way. No, you still need your Hylian shield for now. I forgot. Actually, that's like the one thing that you explicitly do use it for up here. Is one thing I haven't done. I'm getting rid of these tech types just to clear the area a bit. And if you bomb this, I don't know if it has to be at nighttime, but nighttime does make it better. You can get that. Also, for some reason, this wall, it doesn't show anything, but you can climb up it. That's always been really weird to me. It's like you can actually climb that wall, but it doesn't. There's no visual cue to that. But anyway, 5 minutes or something like that into this video, and we are still just getting to climbing the mountain. And yeah, this is kind of, you can only do this once you have bombs, but Darunia kind of tells you to do this. And this is kind of a tricky thing. You want to blow this rock up, so you have to kind of time your throw right. Also, I don't need that red rupee now. So I'm going to leave that there for some other time, because I'm pretty sure that goes away if you collect it. But now we can go up this pathway up here. Also, you can use your Hylian shield like this to kind of turtle duck your way out of taking damage from the volcano eruptions, because somehow that works. Also, for some reason, the rocks track onto you for whatever reason. It's if you are fast enough, you can get through here with minimal damage just by running for it, but honestly, it doesn't take, unless you're speed running, it really doesn't take any extra time to just use the shield. Words. How does words? Anyway. Yeah, you're just kind of climbing this little wall. Watch out for the Skulltulas, but you can kill them pretty easily. Just have your slingshot. No, don't drop off the wall. Why am I so bad at this game whenever I'm recording? It's because my mouth is saying things and my hands are doing things, and they're not always necessarily the same things or the right things or whatever. Also, hey there, Mr. Owl. Done well to come all the way up here, Link. This is the summit of the sacred Death Mountain, Hoot. It is said that the clouds surrounding this peak reflect the condition of Death Mountain. When they look normal, it is at peace. Climbing all the way up here just proves how smart you are. Now I want to see you make another smart move. The Great Fairy lives on this mountaintop, and she will give you a new skill. She is the leader of the fairies, you know. Whoo! I will perch here and wait for you. When you're ready to go back down, I can help you. Now get going. Hey, you didn't give us an obvious prompt. Or whatever. He didn't say, would you like me to repeat that? No. But basically what he's saying is to bomb open this wall and go in here. There's that other entrance. We will do that in just a moment. But this is the Great Fairy's fountain. It's very interesting in here. It is very beautiful. Also, the music is the title screen. Not the title screen, like the save file select. The crest of the royal family of Hyrule is inscribed here. You know what that means. Yep, we've got to play Zelda's Lullaby. Oh, seriously. Sorry about dropping that. Anyway. You look weird, lady. Yeah, the N64 graphics are a little bit strange, and they were even back in the day. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. Wow. That's awfully blunt. Also, your skin is looking very weird. Just saying. I know it's supposed to be like leaves, but yeah, her model is just kind of creepy and weird. She gives you the spin attack, which lets you charge your weapon, release the sword button to do a spin. You can also do a quick spin by rotating the stick and pressing B. And this will also give you something else. Magic power will be consumed when you charge. It won't be consumed, or at least nearly as much, if you use the quick spin, which makes it worth learning, even if it's difficult sometimes. Hey boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Next time you're in their neighborhood, you should drop in on a friend of mine who lives by the Hyrule Castle. She'll surely grant you another new power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Thanks, but no thanks. But anyway, we have magic now, which you can do a spin attack, you can charge up, which uses a little bit of magic power based on how long you hold it. It's pretty cool, although not always the most practical ability. But now that another thing we can do now, and this is kind of silly. If we go in here, this is Death Mountain Crater, which, yes, the crater of an active volcano. It's so hot in here, we can't stay here for long. Yeah. How much time you have is actually based off of the amount of hearts you have when you enter. And if this timer runs out, you just flat out die. Yeah. You can pause, obviously. You can pause, which is helpful, but oh, wait, that's right. The bug patch is not where I can get to from right now, so yeah. That's just what we needed there, is that Skulltula right there. Yeah. Anyway, now if we talk to Gebora, hoot! Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. Sure, that's exactly what it is. But you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule, at least not yet. If you're going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons, and hold on tight. Hoot! Yeah, this is actually a little bit of a shortcut. You can actually fly back down the mountain by talking to the owl, which is surprisingly helpful, especially given where he puts you. Which I will let you see that. He just flies you right back down into Kakariko Village. And he puts you on top of this house. Now, I'm going to play the Sun Song. And hopefully that'll put me back in... I will spawn on top of that roof. Yes, I do. Because... Oh, is that not here yet? Dang. Okay, I was mistaken. Anyway. You can also drop off here and to get into this house, and like into the house where that heart piece was, but no. So I was mistaken. Anyway, that gets you down into here. How many I have 16, so not enough to get another reward, but I can put back on my shield that I can defend with. And well, we have a little bit of time here. What say you Oh, also that's what magic refills are like. It's like those little green bottles. But let's go here and let's head into Hyrule Castle Town and see what we can do. Now, we're gonna have to Gonna have to get into the town, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh boy, I just remembered a thing that we were going to be doing probably next episode. That's gonna be fun. Let's Sunsong again, just to get it to daytime faster so I can get over the bridge. And yeah, I don't know. But what we're going to do now is actually go take a hint from the Great Fairy and actually, now that I think about it, I can go ahead and pay back the mask. Great, you sold it. Oh, great, you sold it. Please pay back 10 rupees for the Keaton mask now. Payment received. I'm not sure if I'm doing the same voice as I was before. Probably not. But here, take the skull mask, which is supposed to sell for 20 rupees. Feel like a monster. There are things we can do with that, but for now we're gonna go over here to the castle and see if we can find the Great Fairy that the other Great Fairy was telling us about. Gotta do the same thing and sneak into the castle. You don't necessarily need it to be daytime or nighttime for this, just whenever, probably daytime because that's when you can get into the castle town. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You just want to climb over here. You can just roll right off of this. And you don't have to get past the guards very much. Just go over here. And this sign says... Sign says dead end. Wow, very anticlimactic, but if you go over here, it just says... Yeah, that's how that sounds. Once you have bombs, you can go over here, blow this up, and there's a little tunnel you can crawl into, which is very interesting and leads to another Great Fairy's fountain. Now, you have to have gotten this after. You have to do the other one first, I believe, but you can see this Great Fairy as well. And she will offer you her own reward for finding her. And she still looks as weird as the other one. Not gonna lie. Them polygons, yo. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Wow. Not quite as forceful as receive it now. But this is going to be very useful indeed. In fact, it's actually required to beat the game, despite being so out of the way and seemingly optional. You got Din's Fire. Its fireball engulfs everything. It's attack magic you can use with C. You can use Din's Fire not only to attack, but also to burn things. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. And, yeah. That's a very useful spell. And, like I said, you will actually need that to beat the game. Believe it or not. Yeah. So, that just kind of leaves us in a bit of a weird spot. Not a whole lot we can do in just the short time that we have, but maybe I can figure out one or two things. Actually, yes, there is one thing. If we go into the town and make it nighttime. Yes, there is a purpose to this. And now, there are these dogs kind of running about. And you want to get a specific one to follow you. I believe this one. This... Hey. Yeah, not the brown one. You want the white one that's over here in this corner. You want this dog to follow you. It's kind of annoying, actually. Especially because I think the brown dogs tend to lock on to you and follow you first if you don't if you don't go right to. Okay. Yeah, no, go away. Yeah. I want you to follow me. You, boy. It's this dog. He is very, seriously? I guess I gotta go back out into the town? Into the castle? And go back out? And in? Yeah. What, this dog? Yeah, okay. So it's basically like the first dog that sees you is the one that will follow you. For some reason. It's oddly precise, but you want this one to be following you and come over to this door, I believe. And bring the dog in and say, Richard! This is my little Richard! Thank you! Thank you! I'll give this to you as a reward. She gives you a piece of heart for bringing back her dog. And if you bring back the wrong dog, she will complain and tell you, like, can't you tell my dog from the rest of those mutts? But yeah. Except that there really is no particular distinguishing feature to make you tell one dog from the other. Anyway. But I digress. That'll be it for this episode. And in the next episode, we're gonna see if there's a couple other things to try and do around the castle town and Kakariko. And maybe even in the forest. It'll be a kind of miscellaneous pickup spree, if you will, before we move on with the game. So, next time, I will see you and we will do just that. This has been Somni Respiratory Flux. Respond, vibrate, feedback, resonate, comments below. Tell me how you think I did. And I'll see you next time. May the good elephant guide your way. How much longer am I going to keep up with that silly outro?